Food waste at home has emerged as a significant concern for both environmental sustainability and personal finances. Estimates suggest that roughly 30 to 40% of food in developed countries is wasted, much of it at the household level. Beyond the ethical and ecological implications, greenhouse gas emissions, wasted water, and energy used in production, food waste is essentially money thrown in the trash. The good news is that small, practical changes in how we shop, store, and prepare food can dramatically reduce waste, save money, and even enhance nutrition. With thoughtful habits, households can enjoy measurable financial benefits while contributing to a more sustainable food system. One of the most effective strategies begins before stepping into the grocery store. Meal planning allows households to buy only what they truly need, reducing impulse purchases that often spoil before use. Planning a week's meals, even loosely, ensures ingredients are used efficiently. Pairing meal planning with shopping from a checklist helps prevent overbuying, while checking pantry and fridge inventories reduces duplicate purchases. Many families report that simply creating a shopping plan can cut food waste by 20 to 30%, while simultaneously lowering grocery bills. Smart storage practices play a critical role in extending the life of perishable foods. Understanding how to store fruits, vegetables, dairy, and proteins properly prevents premature spoilage. For example, leafy greens last longer if washed, dried, and stored in airtight containers with a paper towel to absorb moisture. Ethylene-producing fruits, like bananas and apples, should be separated from more sensitive produce to avoid accelerated ripening. Freezing items like bread, herbs, berries, or excess cooked meals preserves them for later use, turning potential waste into convenient, ready-to-eat options. Families using proper storage methods often report fewer spoiled items and lower food expenditures over time, demonstrating that small adjustments can have a significant impact. Another practical approach is repurposing leftovers. Many households discard scraps that could be transformed into soups, stir-fries, smoothies, or casseroles. Vegetable stems and wilted greens can become flavorful stocks, while overripe fruit can be turned into sauces, baked goods, or frozen for smoothies. Even stale bread can be repurposed as croutons or breadcrumbs. This mindset, seeing potential in every ingredient, reduces waste, encourages culinary creativity, and can make mealtime more interesting and varied. Over time, these habits foster a more mindful, resourceful approach to cooking and eating. Portion control and mindful serving are also surprisingly effective. Serving smaller portions with the option for seconds helps prevent uneaten food from being thrown away, while leftovers can be labeled and incorporated into future meals. This approach not only reduces waste but can improve health by aligning consumption more closely with hunger cues. Families adopting this habit often notice a double benefit: less waste in the bin and fewer unnecessary calories consumed, which contributes to both financial and nutritional savings. Tracking waste can amplify results even further. Simple strategies, such as keeping a small bin or container for items that would otherwise be discarded, allow households to quantify what's being wasted each week. Seeing the types of foods most frequently thrown out, whether fresh herbs, milk, or prepared meals, provides actionable insight for future shopping, meal planning, and storage. Households using this method often reduce waste by 10 to 15% in just a few weeks, translating to hundreds of dollars saved annually. Additionally, embracing flexible use-by strategies can reduce unnecessary disposal. Many consumers confuse best by, sell by, and use by dates. In reality, these labels often indicate quality rather than safety. Using sensory cues, smell, texture, and taste can help determine whether food is still good, extending its use and preventing premature discarding. Education about these distinctions empowers consumers to confidently make safe decisions and save money. A further positive angle is the integration of technology and apps that facilitate food waste reduction. Meal planning apps, digital pantry trackers, and recipe platforms allow users to input available ingredients and generate meals that minimize spoilage. Community sharing platforms even enable households to exchange excess food with neighbors, creating social connections while keeping food out of the trash. These tools make waste reduction easier, more measurable, and even enjoyable. Finally, adopting a food waste-conscious mindset has cascading benefits beyond the household. Reducing waste at home encourages more thoughtful grocery shopping, conscious consumption, and awareness of sustainability. Children and other household members learn the value of food and the impact of choices, cultivating habits that last a lifetime. Financially, households often see tangible results. Studies suggest that the average family can save hundreds of dollars annually simply by implementing meal planning, proper storage, and leftover strategies. Environmentally, even modest reductions in waste reduce greenhouse gas emissions, conserve water, and decrease energy spent on food production and transport. In conclusion, reducing household food waste is both achievable and rewarding. By planning meals, shopping thoughtfully, storing items properly, repurposing leftovers, controlling portions, and tracking waste, families can see measurable financial savings while improving nutrition and environmental stewardship. The key is building practical, repeatable habits that integrate seamlessly into daily life. Far from being a chore, these strategies empower households to treat food with respect, eat more mindfully, and enjoy the satisfaction of stretching every ingredient further. In a world where both budgets and planetary resources are under pressure, cutting food waste is one of the simplest, most positive steps anyone can take.